So I get a lot of comments requesting that I make a sausage without pork. So today, lamb has entered the chat. I'm thinking lamb, goat's cheese and confit garlic all go well together. The problem is, goat's cheese is super soft. Same goes for the confit garlic. And keeping pockets of whole confit garlic, cloves and creamy goat's cheese throughout the sausage will be the challenge. Before I could confit the garlic, I had to peel it. And apparently there's a trick for that. Cut the ends off the garlic cloves, put it in a container, shake the shit out of it and the skins are supposed to magically fall off. It didn't. I tried it twice because I really wanted it to work, but it really just didn't work for me. So I went back to peeling them the old-fashioned way. Then I slowly cooked the peeled cloves in olive oil at a low heat for about an hour until they became super soft, sweet and spreadable. Then chuck them in the freezer to firm up. And keep the olive oil too, because now you have the most amazing garlic oil that you can use for cooking. For the goat's cheese, I chucked them in the freezer to firm up enough to cut into pieces. But even after an hour in the freezer, they were still too soft to cut. So I broke them up into bite-sized pieces and chucked them back into the freezer to go completely solid. Thyme should bring the freshness and the amazing aromatics that complements lamb, goat's cheese and even the confit garlic. And because of all these ingredients are pretty bold and rich in flavour, a little lemon zest, pun intended, should cut through it all and add a bit of acid to balance out these flavours. For the lamb, I'm using leg, because it was on special. And I'm going to use about 1.1 kilos with an approximate 70-30 meat to fat ratio. Dice it up so it's big enough for the meat grinder and chuck it in the freezer to get super cold and firm. Pass it through the grinder once, then switch to a finer grinding plate and grind it for a second time. Then add a 2% salt to meat ratio, black pepper, the lemon zest, and skim milk powder to help with the bind. Add 10% of the meat's weight in liquid. This time I'm using 50-50 cold water and white wine for a bit more acid. Then give it all a good mix until it becomes really sticky and tacky. Spread it out onto a tray, add the thyme, and mix this by hand so you don't bruise the thyme too much. Then add the frozen goat's cheese pieces, frozen confit garlic, and layer it all up, then load it into the sausage stuffer. Chuck on a natural hog casing, stuff it. I had a little casing slip, but all good. Prick it and link it. These are looking really promising. Put them on a wire rack in the fridge overnight for sausage science to happen. Then give them a quick smoke over indirect heat with a bit of hardwood. And here we have the lamb, goat's cheese and confit garlic with thyme sausage. The smell of the smoked sausage and thyme is incredible. But more importantly, let's see what's inside. A mighty fine snap. I love that a whole clove of liquefied confit garlic shot out the back. And I'm super keen for this bite too. How does it taste? This is a winner. A sausage that's full of individual bold flavours that all work so well together. As you eat this sausage, you get pockets of creamy goat's cheese, the buttery confit garlic, and all complemented by the thyme, and surprisingly the lemon zest cuts through so well, with all of this happening inside a well-bound lamb sausage. I'm happy to call this one done, and would definitely recommend making these if you like these types of flavours. They really do go so well together. I'll leave the ingredients in the description below. Until next time, play with your food.